What's up, peoples? It's Rasta Boy TV, and it's your boy, the real Rasta Boy. You know I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook all day at the same time. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another recap of the haves and haves not. Boom. Child. I don't know. I gotta get this hair done because I'm going out this weekend. Anywho, it's not here or there. Hope everybody's keeping safe and warm on the East Coast or wherever you having snow in your relevant state. Tri-state is getting a lot of snow this week. Chicago, all them states getting all these damn snow. I just can't be bothered. Anywho, I'm still sipping on my kiwi strawberry V8 splash vodka and a splash of ginger ale. While I'm checking out my have and haves not tonight. The Tyler Perry, I don't know if he's a genius or what, but he is good at getting this shit together. I don't know if I want to have a side ponytail tomorrow. And happy Black History Month to everybody out there. It's February. We're still celebrating Black History Month. And this week, everybody from my job, we will all be wearing black all week. So in respect for Black History Month, can y'all please support by wearing y'all black and stand up and be firm? Okay. Enough of that. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at The Rasta Boy. And make sure you're liking this video, 2 thumbs up this video, comments, and subscribe. Anyway, Jeffrey finally told Wyatt that Hannah's son is the boy that he ran, well, not the boy, but the man he ran over was Hannah's son. And I'm saying all out, while I feel some kind of sympathy for Wyatt a little bit, sometimes I don't, because I'm like, your ass did this. You ass got yourself into this. When you could have avoided all this, drinking, taking cocaine, running over people's kids and getting people killed. On the other hand, I feel a bit sympathy for you, because I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be so much in deep doo-doo after all of this. Anyway, Miss Candice, aka Candy, aka Tiki Sumter, finally know that her brother is in the hospital and where he's at, so she stormed up in the hospital, causing a havoc, having a nasty ass attitude to the people that sits at the front desk in the hospital that you ask to, see, a patient or stuff like that. She's read the lady for filth, tell the lady that she don't make more than $5 and we want to keep her job, she better go find a doctor so she can find out where her brother is at, because she want to see her brother. Tiki, I'm saying a lie, this role is so fitting for you. You are one raunchy bitch. Anyway, after all of that havoc that she caused at the hospital, she saw that her mom was there. Her and Hannah don't really care for much about each other, but I'm still a bit confused about why Hannah want to see Tiki, sorry, let me call her by her name, Candice, son so bad. She said there's only 2 persons that was on her mind while she was at the funeral, was obviously Benny and Candice's son. I'm like, yes, your grandson, but I'm like, what so much is going on while you always want to talk about your grandson? Where's my grandson? With my grandson? And seeing that Candice want to be all difficult, Hannah's gonna be difficult. If you're not gonna let me see my grandson, you're not gonna see my son, which is aka her brother Benny. Anyway, she was in the hospital causing a ride, loud as ever, being black. Anyway, everybody was staring at them and she snapped, "Why the hell are you looking at me for?" But anyway, Candice got to saw her brother. There's not much going on in that situation because he's still not responsive. He's on life support, or one of them damn machine that pumps you and keep you alive even though you may not be alive. But anyway, it's not here or there. I'm glad that Candy gets to saw her brother, and she stormed off to go see what's his name, Mr. Pryor, whatever his name is, Jim, because Jim has some form of authority, and she feel like she talks to Jim can possibly trying to get her brother in a hospital where it's private, more help can be done, more people who are doing research and stuff can give the brother some more assistance to possibly getting coming back well and all that stuff. So Candice stormed to the office. She told Jim that she was going to give the keys back to him for the the brand was a Mustang. What about red car that he bought her? He also gave her $100,000, but she only had 30 left. I'm like, bitch, she was on a spending spree. She only had 30,000 left out of the 100. So I guess she used $70,000. But bitch had to splurge. So I guess she bought a couple of handbags, and a couple of shoes, the Louboutins, whatever. So I guess she only had $70,000. Well, she used 70. She only had 30 left. But she thought that would bribe. Well, and she also told Jim that she would have an abortion. Girl, we know you're not damn pregnant. What abortion you gonna have when you don't have no damn baby in your stomach? Anyway, Jim was very firm. Jim was like, "Are you the same whore that, trying to put my daughter against me? 2, trying to when I told you about abortion that I would pay for, you deny it. 3, I gave you $100,000 and you on a car and you want to give me back less than half of the money that girl, no, bye, ta-ta, I'm not doing it." And I felt Jim was a bit hard. I'm like, damn, Jim, you're not going to even help her. But I guess you don't want to get his hand dirty in more dirt that he's already involved, because his son's going to be in some dirty doo-doo as soon as all this mess comes out. Oh, God, my hair is falling apart. Anywho, Veronica, Catherine, Jim, and whatever the other black lawyer man named Judge came from the funeral that they all went to in support of the little girl who passed away that Wyatt ran over. So they came for the funeral, and they're all in the little, what we call it now. Some home they call it living room. Some people who have rich big houses, they call it sitting room. So they're in the sitting room chit-chatting. And I guess Veronica is up to no good because she's going to figure this mess out. And she did. So she figured that something's going on with Hannah and the whole situation with the running over of the person who's involved and her son and their son. So she got to the bottom of it. But before they could get to the bottom of it, Miss Celeste, whatever her name is, that Spanish lady that is the helper that's called some kind of rap in the Pryor's house. Jim cried, bitch, you need to go home, take the day off, I'll holler at you tomorrow, deuces. Missing like, I'm not leaving because you still haven't paid me. I'm like, what money is Jim paying that helper? I'm like, is she getting some child support or something on the side? I'm thinking that Jim and that lady had a child together, and she's asking for the money for child support or something, and Jim hasn't paid her, and she says she needs the money tomorrow morning when she comes to work. Make sure you have her check, Jim. Okay? So Veronica dissect everything. She's like, I figured it out. While you were at the funeral, I'm like, what's going on with this Hannah situation? Actually, Wyatt was driving my son's car. The car ran over the girl that died. And also the child, obviously now Benny's in the hospital, which is Hannah's son, was the second person that Wyatt ran over. Oh Lord, Veronica is getting her hands messy in the car. Now she's a part of all this conspiracy-ish, because if you don't know nothing about it, you don't know nothing about something. But now that she knows, if something goes down, she's going to take the fall also. Veronica, they said they need to find the car. Remember the car that Wyatt was driving, aka that's Jeffrey's car? They still can't find this car. And no matter how they're digging up trying to find this car, to no avail, they can't find a car. And until they find this car, they're gonna be in some deep doo-doo. Anyway, what about what's her name? Veronica saw her son at the Pryor's residence and want to go ahead and school her son about she's teaching him a lesson for being gay. She's not going to give him no money. He says he's been wearing the same clothes, obviously, for days now. She's not going to give him no money. But I'm like, Wyatt, you were working. How you don't have no money save up? Why your father can't cut you a check or give you some money? Why you still wearing the same shirt and pants for days and stuff, changing in and out of maybe few outfits and so forth and so on? I'm like, I'm not following this. Why the hell you can't get some new clothes? And if for the sake of that you were working all along, I saw you always dressing very neat and sharp, why can't you wear some of those shirts and stuff that you used to wear when you used to work at the treatment center or whatever you call that your parents own? Like, I don't like how y'all are manipulating the situation, that because his mom is shut him down of getting money from her, he can't still look nice, he can't wear new clothes, he can't wear fresh and new clean clothes, whatever. So his mother says she wants to meet him up at a restaurant this Thursday to talk about whatever, I don't know. But let's see if Jeffrey shows up. Moving along to what seems to be going to be very messy is, let me jump here because I'm still watching it. It has to be, just had to watch it twice. Then I said when something is good, you do it twice. And so I did. But anyway, Amanda. I got to sip on that. I'm still sipping on my V8 Splash strawberry kiwi vodka and some ginger ale. You can use ginger beer if you like while watching your video. Amanda, one cuckoo crazy. She is giving me all kind of cuckoo crazy, and I love it. So she asks Jeffrey, when Jeffrey's staying at her house, Jeffrey, Candace, and Amanda, they're all still in the same apartment because Jeffrey's getting himself together while his mom not giving him no money. So what about Amanda asks Jeffrey where can she buy a gun? Like, Amanda really need a gun? Who's messing with you, Amanda? Amanda's so a loose cannon that she can snap at any given time, and then with a gun in her possession, bitch can shoot that man that raped her, the teacher man, her mom and father who don't want to give her her inheritance, or anybody else that crossed her. I'm like, Amanda, you're about to be one little messy white girl. I don't want to even see how that plays out. But anyway, let's see if she buys that gun. Anyway, I was so kind of touched and moved when Catherine broke down about the fact that I guess things are crumbling down with the fact that people are maybe onto the fact that probably Wyatt did it, or Wyatt was the one who was driving Jeffrey's car, and if he does get into, if everything fully reveals, then her son is gonna go to jail. I'm just loving the fact that finally Jim was able to comfort her in this time of distress. Their son is in deep doo-doo, and the only way they can resolve this is coming together as a family. Not coming together as no damn family, because y'all are trying to cover up some damn murder. And almost another murder, because, Benny's in the hospital, and to no avail having anybody y'all step up and spoke about the real meat of the matter. Anyway, long story short, everybody's still not talking, but it seems like next week's going to be all hot and bothered and sassy. Because next week, I'm seeing that, what's her name? Hannah, baby daddy, seemed like he wants to now take her to court so they can get the judge to give the order for getting the son off life support, which I'm not for. I'm really saddened that he would try to go to that step. I'm seeing like Hannah is still feuding with Candace about Ish. Seems like, more Ish going on with Wyatt and his father talking about coming clean. I don't know. Messy, messy, messy. The Haves and Haves Not is on OWN TV Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. So check out your local listeners, because it could be in a different time zone. Everybody's in different areas, but it's a must-see TV on Tuesday nights. Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey Network. Superb episode tonight. Please, before y'all go any further, that button up top that says subscribe, please hit it, and 2 thumbs up the video, and let me all know what y'all thought about tonight's Have and Has Not. Was it juicy, or can you wait for next week? Do y'all think that Celeste has a child for Jim Pryor? And what y'all thought about Candace storming up in the hospital and causing a havoc with the doctor and the assistant, people at the desk and stuff like that? Wasn't it dramatic? I loved every moment of it. But anyway, I gotta go. It's getting late, and bitch gotta be at work tomorrow. Wear my black and everything. I gotta do something with this hair. Anyway, I'll catch y'all tomorrow, or later on in the week, for more recaps on Rastaboy TV. So keep on sipping on y'all cocktail. I'll catch y'all bitches. Peace.